So, Arsenal have just been absolutely tonked 5-1 up at Anfield. It all started so well. Maitland-Niles scoring, putting us 1-0 up. We were under pressure. They were pressing us high up the pitch in the first 10 minutes. And then we broke away. Great ball from Iwobi, who, by the way, I thought was superb today. One of our better players. Only him and Maitland-Niles, really. The rest of them were fucking shit, let's be real. I think they're the only two that could walk off of that pitch with a little bit of credibility because they actually gave it a go. And they didn't shy away from everything. But yeah, we went 1-0 up and just like that, bang, 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 3-1 down. Calamity defending, seriously. And this is going to take a lot of money and a few transfer windows to put right. It was just schoolboy defending. You know, I don't know what they are doing. Like, then they get a penalty, which again is a soft penalty. Whether it's a penalty or not is irrelevant. I've had more contact in a fucking bread aisle at Tesco, for fuck's sake. Don't see me dropping on the floor. But no, because it's Mohamed Salah, because it's at Anfield, yep, bang. Before he'd even hit the deck, the ref blew the whistle. So now we're 4-1 down at half time. Game's over, done, dead and buried, completely fucked. Now it's a case of damage limitation and just trying to keep the scoreline down because they were all over us at that point. But, you know, second half we come out. Koscielny came on for Mustafi, who, by the way, was a fucking liability today, Mustafi. I wanted him to start, and he did. And, yeah, I think it was a little bit too soon because I don't know what he was doing half the time. He was just rushing up to halfway, diving in, sliding in. Same old Mustafi, really. But Aaron Ramsey went clean through on goal. Should have scored. It was a good challenge in the end. I think it deflected, and then Aubameyang skies it over the bar from half a yard out. Luckily for him, the offside flag went up. But if Ramsey scores that, you never know, do you? Not saying we would have come back, because chances are we probably wouldn't. But at 4-2, with half hour, 40 minutes to go, whatever it was, a different game. You know, their mindset might change, but it didn't, and it didn't happen, and they then get another penalty, which was even softer than the first penalty. Dejan Lovren being sniped from Rose Ed at the Kop, and yeah, down he went, and obviously the referee gave it, so now we're 5-1 down. That's the first hat-trick Firmino has scored for Liverpool. It's the first time he scored this season at Anfield. Why do we always give them their firsts? In the calendar year, that is the highest total amount of points Liverpool have ever had in any league campaign. They've amassed 88 points out of 37 games this calendar year. That's the most they've ever had. So let's have a little bit of perspective here. They're fucking decent. They are really decent. Their front three cause everyone problems, let's be real. And we can't defend. So as much as closer to the game I was starting to think we could win it, ultimately our Achilles heel has fucking cost us again and made it embarrassing in the end. But, you know, all the people that are in meltdown tweeting Emery out and, oh, we're shit and this. Yeah, listen, we know we're shit, right? I've seen so many people start getting on Stan Kroenke's case again. Where the fuck have you lot been all season? Where have you been all season? Because when we were going 22 unbeaten, nobody mentioned his name. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but now we're losing a couple of games and all of a sudden, no, it's Kroenke's fault. Fucking turn it in. Seriously, it's getting embarrassing. Arsenal fan base is by far the most deluded out of any fan base. I've seen people saying that it's not good enough. We should be challenging for a title. I'm sorry, but the absolute shit show that we have just seen tonight is years and years of work from the previous manager and the previous CEO that has resulted in us basically fucking floating our way through this season until we get to the next summer window, because we're going to see a couple more results like this. Let's have that right. It's not all going to be plain sailing. We've just been undone by probably the best team in the league right now. Man City are the best team overall, but currently they're not. Liverpool are unbeaten. They're 7 or 8 points clear, whatever it is. And we're languishing down in 5th. But let's be honest, we're where we're supposed to be. You know, the 4 teams above us are all better than us. So, you know, we could have had Messi and Ronaldo on the pitch tonight. We wouldn't have won the game because we can't defend. So let's all not have a meltdown over it, and let's see what the manager actually does in January, because there's a lot of fucking deadwood at this football club that's been left behind by the previous regime. We need to bin that immediately. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm deflated, but we've got to pick ourselves up. We've got Fulham on New Year's Day. So thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to everyone subscribed. Share the content around. Don't forget, leave your comments down below. I don't want to see none of this fucking Emery out bullshit. Come on, man. The geezer's been here, what, fucking 6 months? What's that, 24 weeks? The previous manager was here fucking 22, and people allowed that to go on for 10 too many. So, come on, man. Let's back the manager. Let's see where we take us at the end of the season. And let's go into the Fulham game and hopefully get a win and get back on track. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.